I just had a situation with a family member and two family members, in fact, and I wanted to share that with you guys concerning this new paradigm that we're in. They called me because a close family member couldn't get a certain job, and it was because of a black friend of the family that blocked him from getting the job. And a statement was made to me that we just can't stick together as a people. And I call bullshit on that because we can. Okay, not all of us 100% across the board will stick together, but we will and can stick together. And we need to stop perpetuating the lie of the slave master in thinking that we can't stand together as a people of an ethnic group. We can. And we can stand together as magical practitioners. And we can stand together as witches, African American witches or black witches or whatever witch you may be. Now, in the craft, we make no qualms about what ethnicity you come from, but we do speak truth to power. And in Wintercrest, we have white witches, Latino witches. We have all kind of witches of every ethnic group. The witches of Wintercrest understand that truth must be spoken to power. And we have to do this here. I asked the family member, I said, are you trying to tell me that it's too difficult for us to do anything without the help of white people? Now, when you really operate in your magic and you really operate in your power, you don't need nobody to give you anything. You know, they talk about pulling yourselves up by your bootstraps, but we can really do it. We don't need nobody to do that for us. If we go inside and align with Monad, align with Oldemari, align with the divine essence, there is nothing we can't get done for ourselves. We don't have to go around begging people for this, that, and the other. We can support ourselves and do for ourselves. And we know there's going to be some cutthroats and some Uncle Toms. We ain't worried about them. We're continuing moving forward, doing what it is that we do. So I wanted to have this quick meeting with you just to let you know that no matter what's going on, no matter how difficult it seems, no matter how dark it is, no matter how difficult the day may seem, no matter how hot the sun is, you can make it. You can get there. And nobody may not help you, and don't worry about that. You just keep pressing forward. The right people will show up. The right opportunities will be there. You will make your own self prosperous. Just keep it going and stop perpetuating lies and defeatism. Defeated spirits like we need to stick together. We can't do nothing until we all get together. No one can put 1,000 to flight. Okay, you with divine energy, you with divine magic. Now hear what I say. Only magic can free you. No matter what your color is, no matter what if you're male or female, it doesn't matter, young or old. Only magic can truly free you. Only a proper connection with divinity can truly free you. When the Haitians were being subjugated by the French, it wasn't Jesus that came to their rescue. It wasn't Jesus on the main line that did that. They called upon the Orishas, and Oya was drowning French ships in the waters, her and Yemaya. Okay? Ogun was riding. You hear what I'm saying? They called upon African deities and powers and threw off the shackles of the French. They did that with what they would call witchcraft, voodoo, and all this other stuff. This is how you free yourself. This is how you prosper yourself. You go into divine essence yourself. You seek it out. You learn how to operate in it. You learn how to do it. And let me say this, because there's a lot of people in Africa, traditional religions and spiritualities and systems, that all they want to do is learn head knowledge. They don't want to learn spiritual power. They know the words, they know the cadence, they know the jargon, but they don't know how to apply it in a situation. And what we need now is people that can apply power. We need power, spiritual fortitude power, the power that has the capabilities of forging universes. That's what's needed. And that's what I teach. And that's what I give to the people, those that will receive it. And we have a lot of enemies. We have people that don't like what we're saying. There's Muslims and Christians and Jews, Hebrew Israelites that don't like what I'm saying. I don't give a damn about that. What can I do about what they like? Okay? No, my visions are set. There is nothing too hard for the Orishas in my life. And as long as I have breath in my body, I will stand strong on what it is that I believe and what it is that I know to be true. I done went through those other systems, been through Christianity, flirted around with Islam. I done looked at all those other things, and they have not been able to provide meaningful liberty for myself. But when I started using my magic, when I started using folk magic, when I started understanding about the Orishas and I started using those things, only then that I got a monocle of freedom. Only then that I started feeling my strength and growing in my voice and growing in who I am. So from now on, as long as I have breath in this body, I will declare this truth. And the truth is we need to get back to what we once were. And that's magic, folk magic, living close with the earth, living close with the netters, living close with nature. That's what it's going to take. And I hope we open our eyes and I hope we realize it. I hope that is the case. All right, everybody. Blessed be if you like me. Cursed be if you hate me. Talk to you later.